One thing I notice about people, places, and things, guys, especially women, and especially in my case, um, talking about this wave computer that's taking over the whole world. This is branching off what we were talking about last night with, showing y'all that clip of the guy talking about he don't want nothing from nobody. He's not even looking for love. This is how I know dating is evil. And once again, I talk about how the African tribes, your family picture a wife for you. The individual doesn't know any better, which you obviously see because people get married who shouldn't even be married. That's why the divorce rate is like 70% and over in the United States. If you're African, you born in certain parts of Africa, they pick your wife out for you. Why? To keep the bloodline strong. And sometimes the woman they picked out for you could be your one of your cousins, because the Africans they don't operate off the same tradition. Now that has to do with the bloodline. Keeping the bloodline strong. Some people think that's incest. No, actually, it's not. There's plenty of Muslim African tribes. Some of them marry their cousins, not all of them, but it's like a bloodline thing. You have to keep the blood strong. So what's considered as taboo over here in the States, in Africa, certain tribes, it's nothing for them to put you up with a cousin, especially if you can't find nobody with the same strong bloodline. And that's why the bloodline over here with the black people is so weak, that everything is just so screwed up. The bloodline gets watered down and is weakness. Everything is sown in weakness over here because nobody's sticking to the traditions. But just to get to the point of this video, guys, the whole thing of not wanting nothing. Women are so used to dealing with simps, so used to guys falling all over them and clamming them and chasing, trying to get in their pants all the time, that when they come around a guy like me, they don't know what to do with themselves, and they get irritated because they're so used to these simps out here. And so, like, if I meet a woman and I'm not really doing what the simp does, she'll think, oh, I don't want her, or I don't want what's on her pants. Yeah, actually, I do want what's in your pants, but but I ain't gonna simp over it. It ain't worth all that. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, I'm hilarious. But anyway, I make myself laugh. Yeah, I want what in your pants too. Probably more than the simp. But I ain't gonna sit up there and I don't need it. What I need right now is the Holy Spirit. So, a lot of times women get irritated with me because they're trying to figure me out. And when the woman doesn't know herself, she's dependent on this vampire type of energy, this succubus, incubus. See, when you're not being controlled by AI, you don't have to be a succubus or incubus. You just, I am. You like, I am. I just exist. I'm here. I am. I am. I'm very comfortable in my own skin. That's why women, when you go out on dates, women be liking you drunk and all this stuff. Some of them like to get their husbands sick just to keep them at a form of weakness. I told you, everything is sown in weakness here. When you go out with women, sometimes they like you when you half off your rocker. They like you when you're a little drunk. They don't like you to be too cognizant, because then, they got low self-esteem. Then they wondering what you're thinking about them and all that kind of stuff. See, that's why people, and they choose your wife for you. The individual doesn't know any better. Most individuals do not know any better to pick the right mate out for them. They need one of the elders to pick their mate out for them. See, that's why dating is evil. Two people going out on a date trying to figure out, who's the alpha and who's the beta, and it's this constant battle going on. Sometimes a woman will pretend like she beta until you marry her and you find out who the alpha really is. Once you sign those papers, you thought you was the alpha, and she just let you think you were the alpha. But yeah, I see women that get irritated with me though because they can't control me and they can't figure me out. That's a lack of self-esteem within themselves. You see, and most domesticated women are like this. But anyway, I just wanted to drop that, y'all. Not wanting nothing and needing nothing from another individual is so important. But like I said, some people get so used to taking advantage of people who want stuff for you. I mean, that's such a low vibration too. Oh, I'm hanging out with you because I want something for you. No, what I want, I have within myself.